Hello everyone, hi! Today I'm going to talk to you about how I quit caffeine. Now first, before I talk to you about how I did it, I'm going to tell you the reasons why I decided to quit caffeine. I guess I felt a sense of addiction towards it, like I had to have my coffee, I had to have my tea, otherwise it would give me like a pounding headache and I'll feel a real crave for it in my taste buds, in my tongue. I would be like, I have to have my coffee. So my routine was have a cup of tea in the morning, and then a cup of coffee after I have my dinner, and then another tea at night. So I was having, some people might say that's not a lot, and some people might be having a lot more coffee and tea, but for me I had to have that 1 cup of coffee every single day and at least 2 cups of tea. So it was something that I felt like I had to do, and I don't like any form of addiction, anything that kind of is addictive. I don't like the idea of being addicted to anything. So I guess I just kind of realized, look, this is something I'm addicted to and maybe I can do something to stop it, you know. And the other reason was, thank God I don't have any bad teeth, but I felt like it was staining my teeth. My teeth's color wasn't as white as it was previously, and so, you know, and so I was like, okay, now it's time to quit drinking caffeine, stop drinking all these cups of coffees and cups of teas. And another thing why I became so addicted, I guess, was because I went on holiday, and before I wasn't drinking as much, but I went on holiday to the Middle East, which is where I'm from, and it's kind of, they're always serving coffees and teas and coffees, and they, you know, it was just like, it's kind of like a traditional thing as well, you know, and they taste so good. I just love the taste of them. And I came back and I think I kind of increased my caffeine intake, because I was just so used to it, because I had consumed so much, I drank so much tea and coffee while I was on holiday, that I came back and I was raring to go, and you know, it was something that I felt I needed to have. So like I said, it was a real addiction, I felt. And so what I did is that, what advice I would give to everybody thinking about quitting caffeine is, you're not going to be able to do it in one go. With any addiction or with anything like that, you won't be able to do it in one go. So the idea is to cut it down. So I cut it down to about a cup a day. So every day I was just having that 1 cup. And you know, it was getting me by and it was fine. And then I reached a point where I was like, now I'm gonna do it, now I'm gonna not even have that 1 cup a day. And that was like, am I gonna be able to do this? Am I gonna be able to completely cut down caffeine altogether? I wasn't sure whether I could or not. And the first days of completely cutting it off, I got these headaches, these pounding headaches, and this craving sensation of, oh, I just need a cup of coffee, I just need a cup of tea. And anyone that's gone a day without coffee and it is a regular coffee drinker or a regular tea drinker will tell you how it feels. You just, you know, your mood almost changes, you might get a headache and you just feel like you need it, but actually you don't. So another advice I would give, and what helped me also, was that if you're gonna cut anything, you need a substitute. You need to think, okay, I'm gonna not drink tea and coffee, but what can I have instead of it? And so of course I love water and I'm always drinking water, but it wasn't quite matching up to that warming sort of comforting feeling of having a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. So I went down the herbal route. Now, the few teas I was drinking anyway before, but I just enjoy drinking them more now. I'm going to show you a few. I've got them here. Okay, so chamomile. I love this tea. It's lovely. It smells really amazing. So that one I really love. Peppermint, also a fantastic tea. And the great thing about drinking herbal, going herbal, is that there are so much benefits to it. You get so much from it. So it helps in so many ways. And some of the teas even say kind of at the back sort of the benefits of, you know, what they give you. So, you know, check out other teas if you're thinking about cutting down on caffeine. And then, of course, I loved my green tea. I wasn't into green tea before, actually. It wasn't a tea that I generally drink. And I guess I wasn't used to the taste. Oh my god, look at the way I've opened it. It's ridiculous, isn't it? That shows you that I was probably in a rush. Okay, another tea. You can also get like green teas in different flavors, which I didn't know. And when I found out you can get green teas in different flavors, I was like, ooh, it's green tea, but it has a little bit of something else. So this one is salted caramel green tea. Very interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, there were teas that I did buy, herbal teas I did buy, that I haven't really kind of been drinking at all because I just didn't like the taste of them, and that's completely fine. So, you know, once you completely cut down on something and you try to figure out what to eat or drink instead of it, there are going to be substitutes that you're not going to like, but there are going to be substitutes that you do like. And I guess that's the kind of how you manage to completely cut it down, or, you know, not drink it altogether. It's when you find that substitute that tells you, okay, now I've got something. So yeah, so that's that. And then I guess I went through days also that I was just like, okay, I really want that cup of tea and I really want that cup of coffee. And again, I don't drink this a lot, so I'm not going to say I drink it a lot, but this is when I really feel the crave and I feel like I need to. I went down the decaf option. You can get teas and coffees. The decaf option, again, I wouldn't 100% advise it. I don't know why, but I just feel like, you know, it's kind of the same taste of tea, and it's just like, I'm still feeling like I'm drinking tea, which is kind of good, but I don't know, I guess sometimes it's okay, but again, like, I don't think it's 100%, you know, you're going to be getting rid of your craving if you go down the decaf option. But it gives you that taste of it, I guess. So yeah, so I went down the decaf option with, and this is, again, I don't drink decaf a lot, decaf teas and decaf coffees, just sometimes. The thing to remember is that coffee and tea and caffeine in general is a drug, okay? We don't see it as a drug. It's something that everyone drinks and everyone enjoys, but it is a drug. It is something that some people can't live without. So that was important to me, that I got rid of that drug out of my life. And I guess I'm not gonna sit here and say to you that I will never ever drink a cup of coffee and I'll never drink a cup of tea, because that's not realistic. I think I just wanted to get rid of my addiction, but not to say that I'm never gonna have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. If maybe I'm with a group of friends or I'm socializing with either family or friends, I might have a cup of coffee, I might have a cup of tea, and that's okay. But I feel like I finally got rid of that addiction, and I would advise anyone out there that's thinking about getting rid of, that might sound too strong, or just kind of, you know, reducing caffeine. If you want to get rid of it or reduce it, I would recommend, 1, do it gradually, don't do it in one go. 2, find a substitute like I said. And 3, just, you know, enjoy being caffeine free, and enjoy being drinking other things other than teas and coffees. And also say to yourself that it's not going to be forever. You might have moments where you might drink it. Just like if someone's on a diet and they stop eating, you know, chocolate, it's not like they're never going to have a little bit of chocolate ever in their life. They might, you know, they might have some chocolate when on a special occasion or something like that. So that's what I was telling myself, and I think that's what you should tell yourself also. So again, I'm just kind of going on now about sort of the same thing, but I just wanted to kind of share this experience with you. I hope it's helped you. If it has helped you in any way, or you want to add any comments, feel free to share them in the comment section below. Once again, thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.